Hello, good morning, everyone. Good morning. This is FXPG Global Limited. You're welcome to our daily market analysis and market review. Remember to know that building career in forex trading starts with taking the chance to do all you can against all to transform your financial life by efficiently navigating the financial market like banks and other financial institutions through the training and mentorship of FXPG platform. And this morning we'll be looking at dollar index, euro USD, all the majors, then gold, NASDAQ, US30, and also GBPJPY. These are things we'll be looking at. And this analysis was done yesterday, 15th of August to 19th of August, which covers a week, but every day we'll give up an update on how the market dropped. If anything changed in the market, we'll also let you know. And you want to become part of our academy, you just visit fxparent.com.ng to upload in your application. And don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and also comment. If you have any suggestion or there's any pair you want us to look at, you just please put that down on the comment box. Then remember to turn on your notification button so you'll be well notified anytime we upload any content. So this morning, straight up, we're going to our analysis properly. And as you can see, yesterday we analyzed that this was going to happen, all right, to this level. So anything from here, we'll be looking forward to sell. And here we'll have a major up, we'll have a major block here. I'll be doing this strictly on 4 hours, just a little recap of what was done. And now we had to take away this particular level. All right, we updated this thing yesterday when I had live section with some persons in the office. So here we have seen that this market has actually hit the particular other block here, then which also tells that this market need to sell. Let's zoom in and see what is happening there. So the question is, what are we expecting here? Right? As you can see, market, yes, it has actually hit this particular level, which is the other block here. And we want to see a kind of a pullback here. We want to see them begin to come down from here. That is what we want to see. So if you go to lower time frame, you find out that the broke structure and they start playing as I expected. So, but in a higher time frame, like this was the update we did yesterday. All right. So when this after this move, we see they are going to trade into this level, then go to the upside, and which was what we're able to achieve. And now what we're still expecting here is we want to see these guys they kind of come down from here. That is what we want to see. I'm not seeing them taking away this high. I want to see them come down from here. That is what I'm actually expecting from this. So our analysis remain this way, that these guys are going to come down from here. So I'll be looking forward to have a reason to buy EURUSD, GBPUSD, all right, sell USDCAD, all right, USDJPY and all stuff. So depending on what I see on the structure of the market. So this is what we're expecting from this pair. So we're expecting, we want to see them come down from here. We want to see dollar index lose momentum, all right, to be able to come to the downside. That is what we want to see from this pair. Then let's go straight to the lower time frame and see what's happening lower time frame, like 1 hour. All right. So we want to see this push down. So if we see something like this, boom, we have to pull back. All right. Then come down. Before start following it to the downside. So this is what I'm expecting for today. Let's go straight to EURUSD. It's 4 hours. These are EURUSD. And let's zoom out. As you can see, EURUSD will have this trend line, which has been swept. We analyzed this also yesterday. So we'll have this trend line liquidity, which has been taken out. And also here, we'll have this. Okay, nice one. I know we did this yesterday. Take away this. Okay, so we had this, and we anticipate that this market was going to come down to this level. Then from here, we'll look for entry to buy the market. So as you can see, the liquidity here it has been taken out already, all right? And we'll have a major block here. We'll have a major block here. This is the reason there is need for update. There's a major block here, all right? Now on this block here, so though anything from here, we're actually expecting a kind of an up move, but I would like to see this market do a little stomp hunt to this level here before it goes up. All right, then uh, that's what I'm actually expecting. And if you okay, this is what we have here. I'm taking this down. Let me take it out. Let's zoom out. Daily. So this is the major block on daily. All right. This is a major block of daily. So this is where we want them to come down to on daily. This is where they should be coming. But then we would like to see a kind of a pullback. Or we'll get a pullback before we can join it to come down. So yesterday I anticipated that this market was going to come here, then quickly go back up to this level, then before it comes down. As you can see, based on what we have seen on the dollar index, now we can tell that there's need for a pullback. So based on that, I'm looking at this to happen. I would like to see this happen. Lower time frame. There is a block here in the lower time frame. So I would like to see a break of market structure to the upside from here. Once I get a break of market structure to the upside, I will take it off to this level. Then from here, I will begin to sell. Then when I come down, we'll take away this low as I'm selling, then back to this level here. So this is what I will be expecting. I will be expecting to see a break of structure here to go to the upside. That is what I'll be looking. But if they give me a break of structure like in 15 minutes or 5 minutes, I will not take the trade. So I will keep waiting until I see a clear break of market structure. And if you watch here, let's go to lower time frame like 15 minutes. Just 15 minutes. Have you seen the break? This is a structure. So this is stop hand that tap into this level. Then this is a break of market structure, a pullback. So this is the best place to take this entry to the long side. This is an entry to buy the market, right? An entry to buy the market. So you buy the market here, then you know that doesn't. So let's go straight to other pair. Going back to GBPUSD. GBPUSD is also performing just as EURUSD, and here is also another block where the market also hit. So if you go to lower time frame, do the same thing as I've analyzed. So I'm actually expecting to see a kind of an up movement from here. So if we go there, you'll see, let's go to 15 minutes and see if it broke the structure in 15 minutes. If it's broken in structure in 15 minutes, you can get an entry. Structure is broken here. in 15 minutes, it pulled back to this particular OB here. So we got there's an entry here for a buy. So this entry for a buy. All right, it created a fair value gap. As a trade into this fair value gap, you can take a trade to the upside. All right, then your first target should be somewhere here. All right, so this is what it is. Then let's go to the next one. So the miss has important trades. Okay. Taking, I'm going to higher time frame. 4 hours time frame. In this 4 hours time frame, now, yesterday we anticipated that there should be at least a move up to take away this liquidity, because I always like to see a stop hunt before I take a trade to any direction. And as I didn't see this particular break of this stop hunt here, so that was why I didn't take much trade. I only took just a little trade, a little portion from here down. Okay, so we have seen this, it came down to this level here. All right, that's broken structure here. All right. So we trade what we see and not what we feel. So we have seen a structure has been broken here. And what we need to do right now is this. The structure is broken here. And this is a gap, which we call the fair value, where we'll have the market makers also looking at. Because here we'll have a block here. Okay. So I'm taking this out. Then I have a block of structure here. So what I would like to see, I would like to see a play into the fair value gap, right? At least give us 50% of the Fibonacci. Then we'll look for a trade to the downside. That is what I will be looking at. Okay. So when it comes to this particular daily FVG, I would like to see a pull back, all right, before it could be it could give us something like this to this level, but based on whatever we'll see is what we'll trade. So this is what we'll be expecting for today. So we want to see this because we'll have a fair value gap here. Okay. And also we'll have an OB there. So in worst case scenario, we'll see this particular pullback here to this level then before it begin to come down. So you trade what you see and not what you feel. Now, thank you. Let's go straight to the next one. And that is AUD USD. AUD USD gave us a fair play yesterday, so we expected them to do a stop hunt to this level. They didn't give us the stop hunt to this level, so instead they begin to draw down after, because they've taken out this liquidity here actually. But I was actually expecting them to tap into this, do they actually tapped into this fair value gap, but I expected them to play into this region before they come down. But then they push down directly. All right. So now here they've broken the structure to this level here. This level here, structure is broken. All right, here also we have fair value gap here. We have fair value gap here. Okay, so and also this level is structural key level. Okay, now we're expecting these guys to do this, trade into this level here, then come down. This is what I'll be expecting to trade on this market today. I like to see them trade into this level here. In worst case scenario, see them tap into this zone, which I'm not seeing now. So I want to see something like this. Okay, then maybe they can just come and tap this structural key level here before they come down. That is what I'll be expecting from this play. They will have USDCAD. USDCAD gave us money yesterday. All right, we actually picked this trade from here down to this level. Okay, down to this level here, and we took out our position here because we know there will be a pullback because this have to break structure on the lower time frame. All right, so they have to go back to go and hit structure before they come down. So what are we now looking at? Let's go straight to a lower time frame and see what we're looking at. Like 15 minutes. Now, if you go to 15 minutes now, you'll see this gave us a good fair play yesterday. So we have seen a break of market structure to this side. It's a structural break. This is a break of structure. All right, to further confirm, there's also a break here through with week. So after this break of market structure, what do we expect? We expect a pullback to the other block. And here is where we have the other block. Have the other block here. So market have to come back to this level, then to come down. So this is a very good fair play. Now, as you can see, also for you to flush this liquidity, you have to tap into this fair value gap here to flush this liquidity. And also we still have liquidity resting here. So what is our bias here today? Our bias is nothing but what? To the downside. So the downside. That's our bias to the downside. We were expecting market to come to the downside. That is what we were expecting. If there's any manipulation to the upside, we'll be so glad to take a trade then to come to the downside. That is what I'm expecting from this play. Then let's go to the next one. Next one is USDCHF. I'm going to form 4 hours. Now, USDCHF have actually come to the structural key level here. So we'll have the SKL, the structural key level here. So market has come to this structural key level here. So what are we expecting? We're expecting this market to come to the downside. We analyzed this yesterday. As you can see, it played exactly perfectly as it was analyzed. So that is a wonderful one. So we want to see these guys come down from here. So we'll be looking for a break of structure in the lower time frame, all right, to kind of validate our entry to the sell. So sell side, so we can take this sell down to this level. So what we're expecting today, we're expecting this market to move from here down to this level. But let's go to a lower time frame and see what is happening in lower time frame. Like 15 minutes. Now we'll have this movement. Okay. Now here we'll have this market hit this level, then it came and broke structure here. It came back here, created an FVG, tap into the FVG and close above this level here. Then tapping this level here. Here we'll have triple top, 1, 2, 3. So what do we expect? We expect a flush to the downside. That is what we want. And here I must tell you that these guys already have gathered liquidity. Liquidity has been, gathered here. So we'll have liquidity here, which is trendline liquidity by retail traders. So they will be busy doing this. And also, if you watch, what we're expecting here actually is we're expecting a drop based on analysis. We're expecting a drop, a good drop based on analysis. So that is where our target will be. We'll be looking at them to come down to this side. This is where we're looking at them to come down. So true. All right. And if you go to a higher time frame, like 4 hours. Remember to subscribe, like, share, all right, and also comment. Then this is structural key level. So when they hit the structural key level, they have to start coming down. That is what we actually wanted. But then if these guys in the worst case scenario to still take this movement further up, then we'll change our bias to the upside to then we'll be looking forward, or we'll possibly allow them to do that. Then we'll be expecting them to hit this particular level here. Then we can still take the sell to the downside. So that is what I want. This is the place I want them to take this trade to the downside. So if they did not give us, and maybe there's kind of a change in the market, or so the change in the market, we'll be expecting them to do boom up to this level, then down. But from here, I'm actually expecting them to come down based on what I have seen there now. We're going to the next one, which is USDJPY. USDJPY has performed very well. So it came back here, all right? Now that is what we call the breaker block. It hit the breaker block here, then you need to come down, all right? And also traded into this fair value gap here. And the rule says when it's straight into straight down. So it traded into this fair value gap, then came down. Also, there's also a little gap here, which it traded into, then push up to this level. So we still want to see this market come to the downside. That is what I expect to see. So this analysis, I'm sticking with it. Then this is those what's it called, NZDUSD. NZDUSD has already tapped this level, then came back down here. So what we'll be expecting today to get a trade here to ride or to continue riding the trend is we would like to see them trade into this fair value gap. Once they trade into this fair value gap, then we would like to see them sell to the downside. I would like to see them do this, all right, then do this to the downside. This is what I'll be expecting from this market for today. Then I'm going to the next one, and the next one is NAS. All right. Now as we analyze that this was going to happen, so as you can see, they are still playing around, though the momentum has not been so strong. So here, I still expect this with them to complete this particular move to this level. Then before I start looking for a reversal pattern here to go into the downside. All right, and this is where we'll be drawing the cutting for today's analysis. I think I made mention of GBPJPY. Okay, GBPJPY, yeah. So here is GBPJPY. GBPJPY actually, we have seen this was what we analyzed yesterday, and as you can see, it was playing out exactly as we analyzed it. It has been playing out. So and now this level was taken out. All right. So and if you watch here, we'll have another block here. This block here. So market have actually come up into this block, okay, and went up. So we still want them to kind of play around and round and then come back down here. This is where I'll be looking for to take this straight to the upside. But for now, I will still be expecting this guy to still push this market to the downside. All right, and here also we'll have a block here. We'll have a block here. And this block has it has kind of a gap which shows that there's an imbalance here, which shows that this block is strong. So I would like to see, for me to take this trade, I would like to see this because this is actually not a very good setup for me. I'm looking forward to go long, all right, to this short-term long to this level. So I would like to take this trade from here down to this level here before I start anticipating a push to the upside. So I'm going to take this thing out. All right, this is what I'll be expecting to see from me. I would like them to go up to this level so I can have discounted entry here. Then I have my stop loss here. All right, then this is what I'll be expecting. And when you get to this level, I would like to see a break of structure in a lower time frame before I will take a trade. I always make sure I have my confluence signals before I think of taking a trade. This is what we'll draw the curtain for today's analysis. Stay blessed and make sure every day you analyze your chart and also make sure you understand what you're doing. Don't gamble, don't gamble, don't overtrade. All right, don't overtrade, don't add to a negative trade. All right, don't have the hope of reversal. There is nothing called hope in trading, and make sure you use good risk management. And thank you very much and be blessed.